Hey guys, just got another upgrade for the Jeep that I wanted to highlight, the HiBoost Travel 3.0 ExplorerX cell phone booster. Inside the box, we find the instructions, the cell phone amplifier itself, which is made super well and has easy to access connections, the antenna extension pole, some cable clips, an antenna clip for when it's folded down, some tie wraps, various double-sided tape to mount the unit and inside antenna, the power cable with on-off switch and USB outlet, the antenna for the inside of the Jeep, some additional mounts, the folding mount bracket, the outdoor antenna, which is super light, a 15-foot antenna extension cable, additional mounting hardware, the heavy-duty spring for the antenna, and the antenna cable outlet connector. With everything unboxed, we can start getting the HiBoost set up. First, grab the outdoor antenna extension pole. Run the outdoor antenna cable through the pole. Then screw the external antenna onto the pole itself. Now we can grab the cable outlet connector. Run the antenna wire through the connector, and then just screw the connector onto the extension pole. Next, grab the heavy-duty spring and screw it onto the bottom of the cable connector. With the spring mounted, we can now screw the outdoor antenna onto the folding mount. Okay, time to test fitment on the Jeep. While I like the folding bracket, I don't quite have the room to fold it down. So let's take it off and mount the antenna directly. I'm mounting it to my Desert Does Spare Tire Molle Panel, but you can connect it wherever is convenient for your application. And here's the outdoor antenna mounted in all of its glory. Once securely mounted, we can run the antenna cable through the tailgate. For me, that means opening the back of my Jeep up and removing the trim panel on the back of the tailgate. Before I fully run the cable, I want to get the unit mounted. Once Scout is out of the way, I've got the perfect spot to mount the amplifier. And it's an almost perfect fit with room for all of our connections on either side. Now we can run the extension cable from the amplifier to the outdoor antenna. Make sure you connect the antenna cable to the correct outlet on the amplifier. Next, we can grab our indoor antenna and connect it to the amplifier. Again, verify that you're connecting it to the correct output. Lastly, we can connect the power cable. I'm going to run the power cable under my canvas back liner so it'll be mostly hidden away. After plugging it in, I can measure the right length of cable I need to leave out and tuck the rest away. Next, I'm going to run the antenna extension cable from the amplifier to the outdoor antenna. I tucked mine under the trim and bundled the excess cable behind the trim panel in the Jeep. With the extension cable run, I can now connect the outdoor antenna. After doing some cable maintenance, it's time to put the trim back on the tailgate. I can also put the trim back around the jack where I ran the antenna cable earlier. Now it's time to run the indoor antenna to the front of the Jeep. Again, I tucked the antenna under my canvas back liner, and then I ran the cable along the inside of the trim of the Jeep. I continued through the back seat and mounted the indoor antenna right next to the driver's seat. With everything mounted, we're ready to test this out. So after meeting up with some buddies at Trail Hero and heading out to a trail, finally able to put this extender to the test. At the start of the trailhead, all I needed to do was open the back of the Jeep, pull out the power cable, turn it on, and make sure everything was working. Just like that, it was time to hit the trails. As we ventured further and further away from civilization to places most people wouldn't dare to visit, my service was blazing fast. Climbing up the mountain and into the desert, I didn't have any concern about joining my work Zoom call. Even when service in places would typically be unavailable or weak, I maintained at least 2 bars at all times. And my coworkers would have never known I was in the middle of nowhere. Throughout the day, I was able to post to Instagram when no one else had service in their rigs. Don't get left stranded without a signal. Pick up your HiBoost cell phone extender in the link below. And as always, thanks for watching and make sure to like and subscribe.